It don't matter how hot the girls are. If your music is lame, we can help with that, though. The Professional Adult Nightclub DJ Association presents Panda Off The Charts. Brand new tracks for the strip club industry to make your set sound fresher, more energized, and to keep things bumping. Here are your hosts, Danny Meyers, Ilan Fong, and Bob Chiappardi.
Hey, Bob and Ilan, it's guest time again as we are here on Panda Off The Charts. For September 2021, we got our special guest coming on here right now. Yeah. There is a band called Tempt. They are out of New York City, and we've got a couple of guys here from the band. We got Zach Allen, who's the singer. How you doing, Zach?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having us.
Oh, fantastic. We also have your guitarist, Harrison Marcello.
Yes.
I pronounced it right. Good.
Marcello.
Zach Marcello. Man, welcome to Panda Off The Charts, man. Glad you're with us here today.
Welcome.
Thanks. Good to be here.
So what we're going to do is we've got this new song that we want to get out to everybody, but we're going to talk about that song here in just a little bit. What I want to do first is talk about you guys. How long have you been together, and how did you get together?
Well, Zach and I have been together now for a while. We actually met up when I first went to college, or almost like six years ago.
Yeah.
And we had gotten together. We kind of, we're just feeling each other out, wrote a couple songs, did a few things here and there, recorded some things, played a few shows, but we kind of didn't pursue anything seriously because I was still in school. And
I went to school. Yeah, it was like
this whole thing. Yeah. But then when I got out of school, I forced Zach to drop out of school.
You did not force me. I made that decision on my own.
I was already 2 years ahead of him in school.
Oh.
So once I was out, I was like, okay, let's get serious about the band.
Oh, shit. That's good.
Wait, you buried the lead. Wait, two rockers with degrees? Wait a second. What the fuck?
No, he doesn't have.
I don't have a degree, so I only.
Oh, you got conned, Zach. You fell for it.
I totally got. No, when Harrison finished school, he did not make me. I said
that's a joke.
No, I'm kidding.
He said no. We wanted to pursue this as a full-time thing, and it just wouldn't have really worked if I was at school. I went to school in Florida. He was in school in Boston, so coming back and forth to New York was, just not it. And there's a siren going by, so we're gonna.
New York. Hey, what are you doing?
That's
my ride.
Those 2 years, wanted to really get serious, and
that's when we hooked up with Nick and Chris, our drummer and bass player, and things got serious from there. So
really made it a full-time thing.
It's been only a few years now with everyone, but it's been great.
So, Harrison, what's your degree in?
Classical composition. I went
to my word. He's going to be playing at the Met very soon. Quite nice, really. So I understand you guys got to open up for Bon Jovi at Madison Square Garden. That's crazy. That's a dream come true.
It was for being from New York, like born and raised here, and for any musician anywhere.
MSG.
Playing in the Garden is like the world's most famous arena. So for us, that was insane. I mean, I like personally, I remember the sound check the best. They let us backstage, and they finally let us on the stage. And the craziest part was seeing all the empty seats when like the house lights on. Yeah. Because I was like, whoa, we're playing Garden tonight. Like that's kind of and the sound check, we've done plenty of gigs and plenty of sound checks. This sound check was so easy, so seamless. The monitors were the most incredible sounding monitors I've ever heard. Everything was crystal.
There was that moment of I remember plugging in my guitar and just hitting a power chord and just hearing it echo through the.
Awesome. When Nick hit the kick drum, when it just exploded in the room, that was insane.
And we got to hang out with John some, and
he was fantastic.
He was amazing. His whole crew is amazing. He runs an amazing operation, and it was funny. I remember joking after the show about we've played with bands we've been opening for early on, like in some 500 person club that have been acted like bigger rock stars than Bon Jovi. Yeah. He just let us basically have free run of the place, and
awesome.
Didn't even move they sound checked around our stuff, so we sound checked before them.
Never happens. First of all, that's crazy right there.
Yeah, I remember saying to one of his roadies, I was like, "So should I move my pedal board or my amp?" And they're like, "No, they're fine. They'll just work around
it." Insane. Well, he was so nice, and we got to spend a few minutes with him before the show, and we got a 20-minute set, and he goes, "Do you guys know why you got 20 minutes?" And we said, "No, why did we get 20 minutes?" And he said, "Well, when he and his band had opened for ZZ Top in the 80s. I guess he probably around our
his
age.
first time playing
his first time
as well.
MSG. They had a 30-minute set planned, and they got so excited that they played the 30-minute set in 20 minutes. So that's why he's like, so now you have 20 minutes, and it all made so much sense.
Yeah.
Adrenaline's gonna kick, and you'll be playing bads like I love you, I love you.
It'll click.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the whole,
How'd you get hooked up with Bon Jovi though? That's a pretty big name. Did they hear you and just what?
yeah. He was having a few, other kind of bands opening for him in local areas, and I can't even remember how it happened really, but we ended up somehow being chosen by him as like,
hell yeah,
as an open for us, and then because of that, basically a year after we did the Bon Jovi cruise with him.
Nice.
I know you. We were actually listening to one of the podcasts from last month with
Phil.
Phil X.
Yeah.
So he actually we didn't get to talk to him directly that night, but we had heard that the whole band was just standing on the sides watching us.
Oh, wow.
Awesome. It was kind of cool to hear like, oh, Phil X was watching us, and so then we did the Bon Jovi cruise the next year, which was also awesome.
Yeah.
So.
Wow.
Very nice. Well, let me ask you a question here. Zach and Harrison, either one who wants to answer it. Give me describe the sound of Tempt.
Well, it's really our own sound. I mean, obviously, as a guitar player, Zach being a singer, and then our drummer and bass player as well, Nick and Chris. When you're a musician, obviously you kind of look to the pinnacle of musicianship and rock and pop music, which is 60s, 70s, and 80s. So obviously growing up, we had a lot of inspiration from that and learning those things. Like if you're going to learn how to play guitar, you got to learn how to play the greatest guitar songs from, that 30-year period. So obviously we grew up listening to a lot of that music, but we love all music. I mean, we listen to rap, we listen to EDM, we listen to metal, we listen to pop music. So when we really started seriously pursuing this, we want to make rock fun again, and we want to bring back that part. We're not trying to remake, the 70s or remake the 80s. We want to bring our modern sensibilities, the music that we love, and into a genre that's not really that fun anymore. I mean, most kind of guitar-driven rock, it's all just kind of heavy stuff and doom and gloom, which we love. Yeah, but we don't get us wrong. We love that, but we want to bring back that rock star aesthetic, that fun, big vocals, big guitar, but with all the kind of modern production stuff that we love. So
great. I love that.
Yeah. So Danny, you read my mind, guys. Danny, how long have I been saying rock needs to go back to being fun? So like, grunge, I grew up and sang, I was a singer back in the 80s, and grunge killed hair metal or fun rock, right? And then ever since then, it's been shoegazing or really angry, I got raped by my mother, metal, heroin junkie mentality, right? Yeah. Something along that has been the mainstream rock now. And rock wonders why it went away from radio and why it's not selling millions and millions. The bands that sold that many records and really crossed over, well, first of all, girls like their music. That's a big part of it. If girls like your music, even when I was in band back in the day, our thought was if we can get a bunch of hot girls to show up at a show, the bar is going to be packed, and then the club owner is going to love us because then we're going to sell a lot of drinks because the guys and the girls and blah, 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 blah. So that being said, if you guys are all about fun and a good time and a party, and who's the last rock star of the last 25 years? Personality. Dave Grohl, maybe, sort of, but not even, he's not a traditional rock star, but you know what I mean?
This might be controversial. Kurt Cobain was a rock star in his own right.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I agree, but I'm saying but the Steven Tyler, the Ross, the Freddie Mercury's, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, Steven Tyler is like my personal idol. Like I just the whole everything, his fashion, the singing, the performance. We just want to bring the fun back.
No, I totally agree with that. It's hard to in the rock genre. It's hard to find what big rock bands that are selling at arenas get recognized when they go out to eat at a restaurant.
Right. That's my point.
Right.
So safe to say you won't be wearing black t-shirts and just jeans on stage.
No.
Thank you.
Oh man, what?
All right,
yeah,
you like the colors for sure.
Okay, what I want to do is play about a minute of your new song, "Living Dangerous," and this actually features Dorothy on vocals, and we'll talk about that when we get done playing the song. Let me play about a minute of it, and we'll come back and talk about it. So here we go. This is "Living Dangerous," Tempt with Dorothy. There we go. First of all, great rock song. That's the type of rock song that'll work in a strip club. I'm going to say that right now. It is, some rock is a little hard to dance to. That's definitely, that song screams pole work right there. So the rock girls are going to like this song. It's going to be cool. I want to ask you about Dorothy in a second, but first I want to get Ilan's opinion on the song.
Yeah, great track. So Dorothy comes in on the second verse, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. No, great. And you did the classic Stones. The Stones are the masters of the woo-woos. And you're right. They always have little all their little doo-doo-doos and woo-woos. So that's always a great hook to use.
Doo-doo-doos and woo-woos. There's a song in itself.
That's the Stones thing, man. Except he's got really big lips and a big mouth. You know what I mean? So he talks like it's definitely got an 80s vibe, that track. And I think I've heard a couple of the other tracks. So you kind of, it's not like you guys are locked into one thing. Also, I'm a fan of harmonies and melody, so that's nice to hear. Who are some of your guitar influences, if I may ask?
Oh, I mean, this is such a hard question because that answer can change on a dime. One day I mean, it's everything from Jeff Beck to Eddie Van Halen to Randy Rhoads. I mean, I'd go with Randy Rhoads actually.
Okay.
I do remember I'd started kind of playing guitar.
Randy's up there.
Randy. Def Leppard, I see behind you. And
it's just audio.
I don't know.
It's Randy.
Yeah.
Those are Randy.
Very nice.
But
ladies, he looks like Val Kilmer a little bit, so that's a good thing too.
I remember I started playing guitar in summer camp when I was like 11. And I would kind of like, I learned a few acoustic chords and this and that, but it wasn't anything I was too serious about. And I remember driving back I was either driving there one summer or back, and my dad had put in the tribute album, which is Ozzy, Randy album. And I remember listening to that whole thing.
I was going to show you.
And being so blown away by it and thinking, oh, wait, guitar can sound. There it is. And thinking, oh, guitar can sound like this. This is amazing. And just the power in it and the speed and with him too, he's such a melodic player with the influence. So that was kind of really, I got to go with him because that really kickstarted, I'm actually going to start to learn my scales, and I'm going to start.
That was the spark, right?
I'm going to start to try to figure that out on guitar, and I want to actually be like a guitar god like that.
Yes.
And that obviously progressed into trying to learn everything.
It's nice to hear solos again too.
Yeah.
They've kind of gone away.
Yeah, they have.
Great track, absolutely, and danceable beat. That's important too. Danny had a great point there. A lot of modern rock is kind of hard to dance to because it's so heavy and angry.
Yeah, we like a good beat.
We love it.
So in the second verse, Dorothy comes on and sings, and I saw that part of the video too, and she kills it. So how did you guys get connected with Dorothy?
So our label suggested that we have a featured artist on our first single, and we knew Dorothy's music. We knew she was a great singer, but anytime you have someone join you on your song, I think there's like a little bit, not hesitation, but you're like, okay, like I really hope this works out. And
you want to find the right fit.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the song is easy.
Right. That's what I was trying to say. Said it better than I did. And when we got the mix back from Chris Lord-Alge, who's mixed and produced our record, he did Green Day, he's done
legendary.
He did the recent stuff, the Phil X
song, yeah.
Yep, exactly. He played us those mixes.
He played us those mixes like back in May, and we loved that.
Nice. That dude's voice is insane. Anyway, so when Chris sent us back the mixes, and Dorothy started singing in the second verse, I thought it was still me singing. And that's such a compliment to her because she matched the energy and the vibe of the song so well and really brought it to a great place. And we're so happy because she was great to work with. We had fun with her. The video was a long day. She was such a trooper about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, can't say enough nice things. And
they couldn't have turned out better.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a great track, man. After the video's fun too.
Bob Chiappardi, you're with stripjointsmusic.com. You have had this for about how long now?
Not very long, just like a couple of weeks. We just got it out to everybody just 2 days ago, right? Two days.
Just went out, right?
Yeah, we just got it out. We just sent it out to all our DJs. So a little early for a reaction, but I'm anticipating it's going to go over great. I mean, we did great with. To me, this reminds me a lot of Body Talk with Keisha, and that song Kesha, when that went over, amazing. That was on your charts for like how long? I mean, like 4 months, I think. Wow. So I'm anticipating this is going to do great, and everybody can get it. It's up on the platform, and you should have it in your inbox. Any of the DJs that are registered. So there you go.
And for the DJs who are not registered and want to get this complimentary, just sign up, stripjointsmusic.com. That's Bob's site. Sign up, and you get free music. It's a pretty cool deal.
There you go.
Anything set up as far as any more tours coming up?
Well, the way things are with COVID, it's kind of teetering on the edge. I feel like we're in a make or break moment. It's like there are these big tours going out, and then they get COVID. They have to cancel a week, and people are not sure. So we don't. You
guys on some of the Danny Wimmer? If they do happen, are you on some Danny Wimmer?
We're actually not doing those now. Unfortunately,
our drummer has a broken elbow.
Yeah.
Our
drummer broke. Yeah. So it's kind of like hopefully these are the worst times.
Yeah, we're we'll be playing shows here and there, but
we're getting something together. So we are
getting stuff together.
If everything goes well, we'll have a tour very soon, and we're supposed to be playing a European tour, which was scheduled for
2020,
2022 in the summer.
Yeah,
so
playing all the festivals,
and obviously not to plug too early, but any of that information will be on all our social media.
Well, that was my next question, actually. What is the social medias? Where can people find you?
Yeah, it's all Tempt Band.
Tempt Band. Yeah, we're on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok.
Yeah, we're trying TikTok. So
we're trying out.
Good for you.
Where we're doing like the Live and Dangerous challenge, where we're doing things like there will be a sign on a subway door saying "Do not lean on the door," and we will lean on the door.
Whoa.
It's the mundane living dangerous. I think exactly.
I like it.
Where he put the
whites
and colors together in the
Don't do it. If you wear white past Labor Day, it's not a good thing.
I feel bad today.
I'm worried. Just doing some string skipping exercises on TikTok. They'll dig that.
Yeah.
All the guitar nerds out there, right?
I have a few cool covers on TikTok.
He does. Yes, check it out.
Very cool. Yeah,
okay, on your personal TikTok, you get personal TikToks as well.
On the band
ones. Okay, good. That's what we wanted to find out. Wow.
Awesome.
We appreciate you taking time to come on our show here today. DJs all over the place. Listen to this song. Play this song. Most importantly, chart this song. The show goes out to strip club DJs, managers, entertainers, owners all over the place. So you guys get behind this song, man.
You're saying you wanted rock. We're bringing you the good stuff, man. Come on.
That's it. That's it. Thanks, guys.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
This is great.
Pleasure, man. Can't wait to hear the whole album.
Thanks for listening to Panda Off The Charts, presented by the Professional Adult Nightclub DJ Association. Now you know what's new. Get a full list of tracks from this show and previous shows at pandaoffthecharts.com.